Hey, how's it going, guys? Jack and Matt and Zach and McAllister here, and we're actually at Wally World. We just pulled up and we're getting ready to go build a full gaming setup with all Walmart stuff.
And yeah, is it gonna be any good? Well, we're about to find out, but first, a word from today's sponsor.
Today's video is brought to you by GVG Mall, the online marketplace to gain access to some really awesome discounted game keys, and more specifically, Windows 10 licenses.
With Windows 10, it is so easy just to go onto the website using the link in the description down below, and then go to the Windows 10, click Buy It Now, add code TB20, then go to the checkout, put in your payment info, and then boom, you will get within a few seconds or a few minutes an activation code that you will go into Windows 10, put in the activation code, and it is fully legit. It will work out of the box, and you will have a fully activated Windows 10 license.
We use GVG Mall for all the PCs we build here at the Toasty Bros, and so should you. So definitely check the link in the description down below and use code TB20 to save money on checkout.
All right, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is head into Walmart and just kind of try to take some footage of us looking around, picking out the monitor, keyboard, mouse, peripherals, computer potentially, and all that sort of fun stuff. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun time, and yeah, hopefully we don't get in trouble.
This guy's sickly.
He's sickly. He's a sick boy. Look at this sick boy. Looks less sketchy, so this is what we're looking at. All right, so far we have one monitor, two monitors, and a gaming headset and mouse.
There's more monitors in that style.
I mean, look at this thing.
Like On makes gaming monitors. Like
I mean, do we have to go Walmart brand?
I feel like for as much of it. I mean, we're trying to make it like
As Walmart as possible. Yeah. The real question is, are there actually computers that we
Got
can
some clip speakers.
Here's oh, that's all in one.
on one?
There's more monitors and like
Here's the
cheap mice and
computers.
stuff.
I know they had computers.
I don't think they have any, bro.
No, they have computers, isn't it?
They don't have any PCs. They just give you the stuff for your PC. All right, so we're considering the laptop option. This looks like a 1650 i5 10300H, $649. It's okay. It's not the greatest. It's an old school MSI laptop.
This one's a 3050 Ti with the 10300H for $899. So like basically 1660
Oh, wow.
Ti.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That
Not
i5
bad.
is older, but I mean, it's still pretty decent.
This one's an 11th gen i7, 11800H with a 3050 Ti for, that definitely seems like a better
That
price.
seems like a better deal.
And then what is this? Oh, it's Asus. It's a
Asus?
3060 with the Ryzen 5900HX, 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte for $13.
We've done a lot of 3050 Ti laptops, so I wouldn't be against going 3060.
We also don't know which ones they actually have.
That is true. Well, maybe we should figure that out.
All right, so here's what they have in stock. That's the 10300H with the 1650.
Norton
For
360 for gamers? Do we have
Oh,
to
is this
try?
the only one they have?
Is that really the only one they have in stock?
Well, I mean, it's not showing, so we can ask about the other ones. Should I just be like, hey, which of these do you have in stock?
Yeah, I would just do that. All right, let's do that. All right, so guys, you guys need some Norton 360 for gamers only. No one else, just gamers. So what were you saying?
He says they don't have any laptops in stock.
So we can't buy anything.
Is it back to the PC idea?
We might have to do the order a PC online and just get the peripherals here. I know that like kind of holds the video back, but
I don't understand why it shows that it literally says in stock and like where it's at.
or he's just being a dick.
I feel like he's upset about their recording.
I mean, it could very well be a thing where, I don't know, they just have it in the back for online order only, and
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, well, I bet it's in the back and they have to like pull it out and the guy just doesn't feel like looking. Let me see if it changes the time at all.
it's after
No, it
3.
still says 336. My only other thought is I place the order like right now, like ASAP, right?
See what happens.
And then we go ahead and get all of our other stuff,
Go
check
lunch.
out, go eat, and then come back.
Sure.
I mean, I'm assuming if we get back by like 2:30, they have to have it ready.
You'll
Like it's
get-
here. I mean, it has to be here, right? If it's pickup, freaking 3 o'clock.
I don't know. You can always ask them. Say, hey.
I'm scared too.
10 on the phone.
It's the cheapest. Yeah, you can just, if you want, you can just show them this and just be like,
Cool. I'm
hey.
recording in my pocket so I can get audio.
Get going.
So basically, it says like
Yeah, I'll just ask. I'll point
pick
out.
up after 3. So be like, hey, if we go get lunch and we go ahead and order this, can we get it?
So we see this one says pick up in store. Does that mean if we were to place this order, would we be able to go grab lunch and it'd be ready around 3 or whatnot?
No.
So if it says pick up in store today, it's still not here though?
Right.
Gotcha. But it would be delivered from another store in the area to here in time for us to get it? Because it does say we can pick it up at 3 today. That's why. If it didn't say today, I wouldn't be confused.
Today after 3:36.
Is it something like where you've seen it say it in the past and then it's not ready even though it says it'll be ready?
Right.
Okay, so if we were to order that, you'd be saving us from coming back and you have to tell me it's not here?
Right.
Cool. So, just wanted to confirm. Thank you. So, what do we learn?
So the Walmart confirmation system, as you can tell from the audio, was wrong. So basically I said we could get it by 3, but we would do it and we would not get the laptop. So I think we're just going to go with the idea of getting the monitor, keyboard, and mouse for now, and maybe go back and decide whether or not to order something online if we can find something better. If not, we're just going to have to do another PC option and go from there. So let's just get the monitor. I think the on-brand stuff is the most interesting. So let's just kind of run with that. Yeah, game on.
Oh, on. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's the whole kit. That's the keyboard, mouse pad, and headset.
Well, okay, so we can get that, or we can get those other ones, and then that's a mechanical keyboard. I don't know if that's mechanical. That might be.
It has spots for you to clicky clack. If you see, the WSD are cut out.
Oh, we do have. Look at these. I didn't see all this stuff. The wireless one.
So that starter kit's like $60, which is seems like a pretty good deal. Even if it's not, I mean, if it's mechanical, that's a stupid good deal. If it's not, I mean, that's pretty decent. It's like a Red Dragon combo, pretty much.
Cool. Yeah, no, we'll get that.
Look at that. HyperX Haste.
Yeah, so we can get that, and then the monitor. That's pretty much it then, right?
They're 5-inch. I can move out of the way. I want to see if this will record.
Oh, we can get the speakers too. So after Christmas, everyone just buy up all your old gaming stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We got sick and tired of looking at it.
I bet.
So what are you going to do?
So Mikhail showed the idea, since it says like it's in stock and it says, you know, what aisle it's in and everything, when we go up front here to see if we can actually get these security thingies up. I don't even know what you call this.
He couldn't get the security tags
Anti-theft.
off of the anti-theft system off the monitors.
And so we're just gonna ask them up front if they can find this laptop for us. Maybe it'll work.
Yeah, guys, so we're heading back because it looks like we were told the wrong information potentially. There might be a Walmart employee brawl. You ready?
What is it? To have the prices?
I just responded just now. Oh, no, welcome to
So they actually did have a laptop in stock, and yeah, we're getting one now. 3050 Ti, Acer Nitro, 11400, so we'll actually have a full laptop setup ready to go.
Hey, development.
$1,058.40.
All right, guys, we are back in our natural habitat, and look at all of these goodies that we got. We have all kinds of fun gaming peripherals here. Most of them are actually Walmart's on brand, which you can really only get from Walmart, so we're pretty excited about that, and that was something we did on purpose, of course, because we wanted to make this video a little bit special.
And of course, we have this laptop right here. If you just wanted to buy peripherals from Walmart, you could just buy this monitor, keyboard, mouse combo, and everything for your own gaming PC, or your Walmart may actually sell gaming desktop towers, but ours only had laptops in stock, so we decided to make a laptop gaming setup, put this thing together, and I think it's going to look really cool. So let's go ahead and build it all and then dive into each thing and how it looks.
Alright guys, so this Acer Nitro 5 is a wonderful laptop that we've actually already done a dedicated video on because, you know, we're kind of the laptop bros at the moment, but this Acer Nitro 5 has a 15.6 inch, very beautiful 144 hertz display that absolutely performs amazing, looks amazing. You could really just use this without a secondary monitor, but Matt will talk about why we did that in a minute. So this laptop has the i5-11400H, which is a 6-core, 12-threaded processor that actually boosts up pretty high. It has 16 gigs of RAM, and it is dual channel to our knowledge, but if you look closely, it says 2 of 8 slot, well, that's not even, there we go, 2 of 8 slots used. I've never seen that before. I doubt it has 8 slots. Most things don't. But yeah, 2 of 2 used more than likely, and it's SODIMM running at 3200 megahertz. That's a really good speed. We also have a 512 gig NVMe SSD, which is really good. You want to have that nice fast storage. And then we have a RTX 3050 Ti, which is a 4 gig card. It's basically a 1660 Ti rebranded that has ray tracing, which I wouldn't really recommend running ray tracing on this laptop anyways. But we have these also wonderful RGB towers, which were like 10 bucks. It's this company right here. Looks like Tizumi. And it comes with an actual remote, which I think is inside the box. You can also apparently hook it up with an app. I mean, as it shows here on the phone. I mean, for $10, something that actually has Bluetooth and comes with a remote, can't really complain. They're actually fairly bright. I mean, obviously look really cheap. They're 10 bucks, what do you really expect? So we got 2 of those, that's $20 right there. And then we have it on top of this On monitor stand, which kind of starts our On product lineup. So this is Walmart's branded stand. It is all metal. I mean, very, very solid. The only downside is there's no fans, there's no adjustability. It's literally just push the stand together with the feet that it comes with, screw it in, and then that's it. It's fixed. It does have holes in the bottom for breathability, which after Matt and I did a whole laptop cooling fan test, which you guys never saw that video because it was so bad. There was no science to it. We found that laptops, for the most part, when they're brand new, really don't need any type of cooling support. So this is more than enough, the fact that we have it off the table.
So now it's my turn,
I think that's it. Yeah, and now it's Matt's turn to talk about some stuff.
Now what we have right here is the On gaming monitor, which I'm pretty excited about. It was $169 at Walmart. It is a 24-inch 1080p, 165 hertz, 1 millisecond response time monitor. It has a height adjustable stand, and I'll be honest with you, some of the stuff is pretty cheap, but there are some metal pieces in the stand. It works really well for going in portrait mode or doing some tilt functionality. It's pretty good compared to some of the other cheap monitor stands that are out there on the market, but one thing is when this is hooked up to the laptop, we are only running at 144 hertz, which you're not really going to notice a big difference here. But if you are going to plug this into a dedicated like desktop tower that can support 165 hertz over HDMI, then you definitely can do that. But yeah, it's really cool that we were able to get a high refresh rate monitor that is branded from Walmart, and it actually looks like it's going to perform pretty good, but we will see in gaming tests if it actually is any good. But what we have right here also, well, I'm gonna go to the speakers first because they're hiding behind the monitor. We have these little cheap speakers, which I believe were like $10 or $20, something like that. They are USB and they come with an audio jack. We have it plugged into the laptop to be USB powered along with this audio jack, so we actually get audio out. You don't necessarily need speakers because the laptop has speakers built in, so you could just run that, but we wanted to get some extra loudspeakers and also just test as many things as we could in the On brand. And then right here is that keyboard, mouse, and headset combo. First up with the mouse on the mouse pad, which does come with the combo, by the way. Very basic mouse, has some green backlight. I don't believe you can change that. Actually, it looks like it's DPI sensitive. So when you lower the DPI, it changes colors. You go up, it changes colors. So yeah, if you really want a specific color, you got to get used to a specific DPI. That mouse pad's very basic. It'll work. This right here is just a very basic membrane keyboard, which I think actually changes colors. There's literally an LED button. There is no like RGB, but it does have different colors that you can choose from, and it is membrane. I'll give you a little bit of a typing test. Oh yeah. Not the best, not the worst, but for this whole bundle with this headset that, I'll be honest with you, feels pretty cheap. Kind of creaky sounding, and it is all plastic, but should get you up and running into PC gaming without having to spend a ton of money on a bunch of really high-end branded stuff, and then you can really decide if you want to invest in that later. I think for the price, it's a pretty decent bargain, and yeah, overall, this looks ready to go. What we're going to go ahead and do is download some games, test it on this monitor, and see how this works as an overall setup, and decide whether or not it's worth going into person to Walmart to buy a gaming setup, and yeah, let's do it.
So this is Apex Legends, and we got it pulled up on our main display at 144 hertz. We can't do the full 165 because the HDMI on the laptop does not support it, but that's not a big deal. You know, 144 is still definitely good enough on a laptop especially. So, it's back, man.
It's back.
Dude, it's not cracked anymore.
Time to snipe.
I'd been missing it, man. I'd been missing it.
Yeah, the last time I checked, I think the settings are like medium, high, give or take.
Oh, so high, medium, yeah, about medium. I'd say like medium high.
Yep.
A couple things high, but 1920 by 1080, we're gonna crank this up a little bit. All right.
Look at that FPS, 100
Let's see what we can do here. But it feels very smooth. Like it doesn't even feel like I'm playing on a laptop, which is a good feeling. You know, you don't want do any competitive gaming on an actual laptop screen. Even on a $3,000 laptop, it's still just an absolute struggle.
From the other
I'm
side.
getting blap blap.
Oh, Mozambique for the win.
Mozambique.
This guy's crawling to you like you're gonna res him or something. Oh, this is bold.
Dude, I'm a bold guy. Oh God, I'm gonna die for this.
Yeah, the FPS is really good, really taking advantage of that 144 hertz screen, which could be 165 if you're using a desktop or something that does support 165 hertz out. But yeah, it looks really, really smooth.
Can he hit these? No, he can't.
I think just in general, this monitor from Walmart is actually pretty good.
God.
But can you hit these shots?
So I think this map, yep.
Oh, it
I knew
has it. It has
I'm
it.
like something just was not feeling
peel.
good. So kids at home, always make sure you remove this. I remember when I got my girlfriend's computer set up at home, this was on for like 4 months. And I took it off and she was like, oh, that feels a lot better. And I was like, yeah? Like it's pretty much unplayable when you have this stuff on.
The mouse peel at the bottom.
All right, there we go. We're gliding now.
Oh,
I'm hurting today,
yeah,
man. I'm hurting today.
Oh man, he's down bad today.
I'm down bad for some kills. All right, see, now that we got the peel off, I think I just realized the sensitivity is a little too high. We haven't even downed like a single one of these guys.
No. Might get sweat. How do the peripherals feel?
They're actually not bad. I mean, the worst part is like, I'm really bad at getting used to like new peripherals. Like the mouse is definitely hard for me. But other than that, I mean, I can't complain too much. I gotta stop blaming my peripherals on me just being bad. Oh God, why do I have a P2020?
You like
I used all my money.
You used all your money. And
Don't
then,
kill me.
wow.
Oh,
There's that.
that
There's
was a
Apex.
nice clean sweep, dude.
Look at
I'm
that.
just saying, if I'd used a different gun, it would have been worse. It would have been over.
It would have been worse. All right, let's try another game. All right, guys, we are now in everyone's favorite game, Fortnite, and we are running on old pro settings. We aren't actually using performance mode because I just wanted to see what we could get with Epic View since everything else on low. And performance mode has been kind of hit or miss with certain laptops and PCs that we've tested. So we're gonna wait till we actually drop in here and get an average of what FPS we're getting. But so far, it looks like we're gonna stay above that 144 hertz. So we'll really be able to take advantage of this nice on monitor and have a pretty decent gaming experience from Walmart. But we're dropping in and the frame rate is, well, 170 plus FPS right now. It feels very smooth. It's not very stuttery when we drop in. So I really do think this laptop's gonna work great for Fortnite and pretty much any other esports titles that you wanna play. The last game we will be testing is Forza 5 with the built-in benchmark. So we can see like worst case scenario if we wanna play a really high-end racing game, what kind of performance you can get. But yeah, Fortnite looks pretty good. I'm gonna try to get a gun here real quick and go down to these two guys that are dropping in. Or maybe I can snipe him from up here with my 200 plus FPS. Whoa.
Here's some feet. Matt always knows when he hears feet.
There we go, here's some feet. Oh, whoa. Oh, hello, you're right there. I'm probably gonna die from this. Oh, I got him. Shark boy, you done.
Dude, can you find Lava Girl now?
Lava girl, where you at? I'm gonna be able to hit those snipes. Yeah, the FPS is maintaining at over 100 plus. We are dipping down about 160, 170, all the way up to like 200 FPS, which is still very playable. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty impressed with this setup so far. Obviously, you can upgrade the peripherals in the future if you just want to get started with something like this. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty awesome setup, and I'm really determined to get this last guy.
Is that a cracked armor?
Oh, that was definitely a bot. But Sleeping Mantis, you're done. Goodbye.
Now, why can't I go against guys like that in Apex? You know?
That was definitely a bot, but yeah, look at that. Fortnite more than playable. What we're gonna go ahead and do is switch to Forza Horizon 5, run that built-in benchmark to see what this 3050 Ti can do, and yeah, then we'll wrap this video up real quick. But Walmart setup, so far, so good.
Walmart!
All right, guys, we are now in Forza Horizon 5, and we're gonna run the built-in benchmark at 1080p, unlock frame rate on the high preset, and we're just gonna see what kind of frame rate we get. This is a pretty demanding game, so it probably will be a little bit below the 100 FPS mark, but it's still gonna look really good while doing so, so we're gonna let this optimize your PC, and then we're gonna run that benchmark real quick. All right, guys, on the high preset, it looks like we got 82 FPS average, which is pretty good for this laptop. Overall, I think the performance is really good. The peripherals are really good. Yeah, let's just wrap this video up real quick.
Okay guys, so we just got done benchmarking this full laptop setup, and overall it was actually a really enjoyable experience. Having this 24-inch monitor helps out a lot just because playing on a 15.6-inch screen is not the easiest thing to do, especially on the actual laptop keyboard. Even when you add a mouse, it's still not the easiest and most enjoyable experience, especially for competitive titles. So having this monitor and like these separate peripherals, while it's not necessary, it does make for a much better experience. And when you're already spending almost $1,000 in the laptop, why not spend an extra $300 to $400 on all of these peripherals that you could later on add to a PC as well?
So overall, it was a very interesting experience going to buy all this stuff from Walmart. Of course, we had to basically fight to get this laptop, but once we got it, we had a pretty good combo here. And if your store has some gaming desktop, then obviously go with the desktop if you find the spec that makes sense for you and pair it with all these peripherals, and I think you'll have a very awesome gaming experience. But if you want to pick any of the stuff up from today's video, I'll try to find some, well, links to it in the description down below. There'll be affiliate links and they will help us out. But most of the stuff will be in person, like this on monitor. They might sell it on Walmart's website. I'll try to link it. But a lot of the stuff, you're going to get the best pricing going into your local Walmart. So be sure to do that if you're interested in picking this stuff up.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/toastybros. And do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Peace
Goodbye.
Hey, if you guys want to be able to actually purchase this full setup, because in all honesty, we don't really feel like reboxing all this stuff, so we're going to put it at a discount at our PC selling business.
PCBros.tech is our PC selling business where we sell gaming PCs, gaming laptops, tablets, a bunch of other random tech stuff. And also you can come in person to our store in Louisville, Kentucky and pick up full setups like this ready to go out the door at great prices. See you guys later. Goodbye.